Hello my dear friend, this is Phil again. Welcome back to my channel. So here I'm gonna tell you a secret buff that Bethesda shipped out together with their last patch, which means on the current live server we already benefit, either we are aware of not, we already benefit this buff. This buff is about armor penetration. Before this patch, all the armor penetration buff is stacked multiplicatively, which means the mob's resistance is always reduced in a manner of multiplicative of all your armor penetration buff. For example, if you have an anti-armor legendary first star effect which gives you X% armor penetration, then the mob's ballistic resistance will become their original resistance times bracket 1 minus that X%. And if you have the second armor penetration, which might be because you equipped the tank killer perk or you equipped perforate magazine, which gave you Y% of armor penetration, then the mob's resistance will become their original resistance times bracket 1 minus X% times 1 minus Y%. Let's be more specific. Let's say if you have 50% armor penetration from your anti-armor legendary effect, you have 40% coming from your perforate magazine. Then now when you check on the mob's resistance, will become the original resistance times 1 minus 50 times 1 minus 40, which gives you 30% resistance left. So whenever you shoot that mob with the weapon, you only need to penetrate 30% of the armor. Now in the live server, the calculation of anti-armor or the armor penetration effect has been changed to additive, which means, take the same example, you have 50% penetration from your anti-armor legendary effect, you have 40% from your perforating magazine. The mob's resistance will become their original resistance times bracket 1 minus 50 minus 40%, which means you now ignore 90% of the mob's armor, which definitely boosts your damage. Some of you might already noticed, some of you might not. But let me quickly show you how exactly it's calculated on the live server right now. So now I'm actually equipping a Tesla rifle, which gives you no armor penetration benefit whatsoever. So what I saw will be the original resistance. Let's check on the body. So the ballistic is 250, energy is 200. Let's remember that two numbers, and I need to switch to a fixer. So this is my quad fixer. It only has 40% armor penetration coming from the perforating magazine. So that means we have 250 times 1 minus 40%, which is 0.6. We should have 150 resistance armor if we check on the mob again with this weapon in hand. But will be it the case? Exactly 150 ballistic resistance left, which means the 40% armor has been reduced. Now if I change to anti-armor fixer, which give me another 50% armor penetration as well as the 40% from the perforating magazine, and that is 90% altogether, which means if we check on the mob with this weapon in hand, we should only see 10% armor left. Is it the case then? "25 resistance left." That's exactly as I mentioned. The anti-armor effect is not stacking in an additive way, which give us a lot of armor penetration benefit comparing to pre-patch. And I'm not equipping the tank killer perk though. Let's see if I equip that one. Where is it? I need to unequip something. Where's my tank killer? There you go. So level 3 tank killer will give another 36% armor penetration, which actually bring the total armor penetration over 100%, which means we will have minus armor on the mob. Will that be the case? That will be too good to be true. Let's quickly check. 16%. And how much is that? So it's 25 minus 16. That's additional 9 armor reduced. Over 250. That's about 4% additional drop. So it's not 36% extra armor penetration with the tank killer. It only gives us 4%. Which means there is a cap on the armor penetration stacking. You cannot go above 100%. The current cap set in the game is 94%, so you will not get anything above 94%. But that means we only have 6% armor left on the mob if we equipped the anti-armor legendary effect weapon with perforating magazine on the fixer and tank killer for our rifles. That's a magnificent boost for the rifles, as it works as well on melee weapon, it works as well on pistols. And luckily for shotgun, we do not have any armor penetration effect to stack. The only thing we have is the anti-armor legendary effect for shotgun. Okay, let's quickly take the life out of this miserable creature. It's done by done. But that draws the end to my video today. I hope you guys be happy to see the buff that Bethesda give us secretly. We are not sure whether it's intended or not, but it's gonna be a hard thing to fix it from Bethesda point of view. It will stay with us at least for a while. So take advantage of it before it's gone. Or not. We never know. Alright, that's everything for today. If you like the video, give me a thumb up. And don't forget, you can always subscribe to my channel to support me. But until next time, FO76 out.